Massive wildfires are still burning across Georgia tonight. About 53 square miles reduced to ash and at least 1,000 homes threatened.
On top of a mandatory burn ban, a state of emergency has been declared for 91 South Georgia counties. That includes all of coastal Georgia. We have team coverage tonight. WSAV Sarah Smith has the latest from officials in Brantley County, and Jillian Coles is there showing how the community is stepping up to help the victims. Sarah Smith is kicking off our coverage tonight. She is joining us live from the Brantley County Airport with the latest on the Highway 82 fire.
Well, Tina and Ben, within the last hour, this fire has escalated, and it's due to the strong wind moving through the area. You can see that with this huge smoke plume behind me, and you can see the wind moving it pretty quickly now, and it just continues to keep growing and growing. Officials are still saying the 5,000-acre fire is 15% contained, but growing.
This is a dynamic situation.
Brantley County officials had barely any time to breathe a sigh of relief. What they thought was an improving situation has now escalated.
This wind, as I said yesterday, it creates a really difficult situation, and it's changing. It's changing momentarily right now.
The number of destroyed homes has jumped from around 50 to 87. Areas that were believed to be safe from the fire just hours earlier are now in need of evacuating, but some are playing with fire.
We have some folks that are heeding that warning and they're leaving. And we have other folks, I've been in the fire area today on both sides of it, and we have folks that are sitting in their front yards running sprinklers.
Meanwhile, the sheriff's office is marking damaged property like this Georgia Forestry Commission excavator and the mailboxes of destroyed homes. Several structures are burnt to the ground. Take this one, for example. We can assume it's some kind of shed, maybe even a home, but we do see a car parked underneath what once was a garage, and you can see how close those flames got to this home right here. Just devastating for this community.
Be safe, especially when the smoke gets on those roads. That's going to be the biggest hazard to public safety moving forward is just the smokes on the roads. So everybody slow down, be mindful of that. Please listen to the police officers that have different roads blocked. It's for your own safety.
Officials say additional resources and support has been requested to aid the hundreds of local and state personnel already on scene, and they still have hope this will end soon.
There's not a lose or a win. This is an ongoing dynamic fight.
And crews are focusing their efforts on the east side of Browntown right now. We asked what was the cause of this fire, and we were told, of course, it's still under investigation, and right now officials' priority is saving life and property. But stick with us as we continue to follow this fire situation closely on air and online. For now, live in Brantley County, I'm Sarah Smith, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Sarah, thank you. Weather is a huge factor in this firefight. So let's bring in Storm Team 3 Chief Meteorologist Scott Roberts. Scott, extreme drought conditions are making this even more challenging for first responders.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And the winds that have been strong out of the south really fanning the flames, helping the fires to spread even more. So on Viper radar, we can see the pyrocumulus cloud developing from that fire in Brantley County. That plume making its way into Wayne County right now. And of course, with that southerly breeze, the entire area has been dealing with a lot of smoke. The winds have been strong throughout the afternoon, but a little bit more onshore for the coast right now. So helping the air quality situation for Savannah and other communities along the coast for us right now. But that smoke definitely a lot thicker down to the south. You can see down in Clinch County, that's the larger fire or smoke producer, larger fire. That smoke making its way into the southern portions of our area. So that is where we do have the lowest air quality right now, where sensitive groups would start to have some issues, and that'll be a concern into the day tomorrow as well. Now, as far as the actual drought situation, we got the latest monitor update from the Climate Prediction Center and National Weather Service. The exceptional drought has spread over more of our western counties, and it's going to take some time for us to really get out of this situation, though we do have some low rain chances in the forecast for the weekend. We'll have the details on that coming up.
We'll see you then. Thank you, Scott. And these are not the only fires burning in our area. In Clinch County, the Pineland Road fire has grown to nearly 30,000 acres and is just 10% contained. The heavy smoke spotted as far away as Atlanta. And in Appling County here, firefighters responding to at least 8 fires in that area. This fire along Zor Road burned nearly 40 acres and took more than 3 hours to contain.
The fires have forced dozens from their homes under mandatory evacuation orders, and now many in the community are stepping up to help as they face the unknown. WSAV's Jillian Coles is joining us live now with more on the local relief efforts.
Tina, Ben, if there is one thing I've heard all day, it's that this community is stepping up in a big way. Right here at the Brantley County Family Connection, they're serving as an official donation hub for all fire victims and first responders. But now I'm going to step out of the way and Jensen can show you. If you look around, you'll see they're collecting clothes of all size, non-perishable food items, and inside volunteers are putting together care packages for those on the front lines with electrolyte packets and medical items. They say they're here for anyone who needs the help. Dawn Dean, executive director here, says she's in direct contact with county leaders, including the county commission and the county manager, to make sure donations match exactly what's needed. Pickup and drop off operations are running daily from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. through Sunday here at their location on North Main Street. Right now, some of the biggest needs include air mattresses and bedding and baby items like diapers and formula. One volunteer I spoke with says she wants victims to know they're not alone.
We're all family. Maybe not through blood, but we all are family. And so anything we can do for each other, we give the shoes off our feet right now today. If somebody come up here and didn't have the size right, we would.
Now, Brantley County Sheriff's Office, who is posting donation updates on social media, say 2 other locations are also serving as those official donation hubs. That is Brantley Gas and H&S Car Haulers. And monetary donations can be made through the Georgia Void, and you can find all of that information on how to do that on WSAV.com. Reporting live in Brantley County, Jillian Coles, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Jillian, thank you. We are learning more about the growing impact of these wildfires and extreme drought conditions on Georgia's agriculture industry. State officials say farmers across the southeast of Georgia are already feeling the strain, with losses expected to mount if conditions don't improve. WSAV's Nikaya Harris now with the latest on that.
We're going to see generational losses from this because this is retirement income.
Wildfires burning across southeast Georgia are now colliding with an already historic drought, creating growing concerns for farmers and producers. The U.S. Department of Agriculture declared over 100 Georgia counties primary natural disaster areas due to that severe drought.
98% of our state is currently in a drought, and it's definitely been very difficult, especially in the ag space.
Tyler Harper, Agriculture Commissioner, tells me livestock and row crops like peanuts, cotton, and corn are all at risk, with farmers also owning timber that's been damaged or threatened by fire. He says the lack of moisture is already forcing tough decisions in the field.
It makes it hard, obviously, for seeds to grow. And when you don't have any water, you got to have that water for that plant to be able to grow. And the same with livestock. Pastures are very dependent.
Because many farmers rely on that land for long-term income, the losses could stretch far beyond this season.
It will definitely probably be in at least the millions of dollars in impact to our farmers and producers across the state.
With agriculture serving as Georgia's top industry, officials warn the effects could be felt statewide.
These impacts definitely have a ripple effect because of the impact of our number one economic engine, which is agriculture.
Now, in response to the wildfires, Harper says he is extending the application deadline for the Hurricane Helene Block Grant Program to May 11th of this year. Nikaya Harris, WSAV News 3, on your side.
And we will continue to track these fires. For breaking updates and resources for families, visit WSAV.com.
Now, Time Saver Traffic, sponsored by Arrowhead Clinic, the accident doctors, where it pays to get well.
Well, we haven't been dealing with many major issues on the roadways, but it is taking some extra time from downtown Savannah to get to Pooler along Interstate 16 westbound, now taking just about a half an hour. Weather-wise, we are in good shape for this evening. We'll have a clear sky. Dry conditions will help temperatures to cool off to the upper 50s to lower 60s by Friday morning. Another very warm and breezy day is on the way for Friday, but there are changes on the way for the weekend. Well, the details on that coming up in just a few moments.